pro teams, the skill gap is insane. Whereas any other esport, you look at Halo, Call of Duty,
chance. Yeah,
there's still a good chance.
Like you can look at all those teams and honest to God, you feel like, hey, you know what? These guys have a chance at winning this event.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This, I'd be like, you know, I don't know, man. Yo, let me see what all they horoscopes say for the day. If all they horoscopes say good thing, good fortune is in your future on this Sunday.
If and only if.
Well, a lot of money is coming your way. If all the Echo Fox horoscopes say something good when it's time to play on a championship Sunday, Optic will lose that.
Well, let's see what they can do right now with M Powers as a sub for the legend himself, praised MVP. And Gears War Ultimate Edition won't be featured today. It's going to be M Powers, the 15-year-old from New York who's made some big noise. It's going to be Toy Soldier, though. Let's see what they can do right now. King of Gears 3 himself that comes out with a strong start here. And Echo Fox playing with confidence. 4 dead, Kenny the last alive for Optic Gaming.
Man, and Kenny's going to fall on T. So you're going to start to see the trip cap coming in on the reverse order. But Mental misses that back. He actually connects with the back A and able to clean up Fran. So big fight for Fran, but I don't think even if he would have won that, the domination would have came through because he was by himself. And to kill Mental is one thing, but to kill 3 of them consecutively like that on that home hill is another.
That's for sure. This is what Optic did so well is bouncing back. Even though they lost that initial, look how quickly Mental wins the 1v, flies across the map. I blinked, and Mental was in the other hill of Echo Fox. And he's finally going to get taken out by Toy Soldier here. Big 1v1, Toy Soldier versus Red Icy. You know, Red Icy doesn't miss shots very often. Goes to the reaction shot, going to get taken out by Solars.
And now, as you can see, you got Echo Fox. They're controlling the 2-cap. They're going to be losing B in the process. So now, holding down the home hill, Toy is just trying to get out of his spawn, get some positioning, but Kenny falling opened up the door for him to be able to push through. Summons in one of his iconic spots now. And he's shown down by statue. He's gonna hold it off, and he's gonna actually sit between both these. He's gonna sit between Echo Fox players between the home hills and look to make his play. But we're gonna see Optic already with control over their home hill. So we'll see what they want to do soon. Do they want to play for the home hills? Do they want to play for B?
Yep. Of course, waiting price here. Everyone to spawn back up. Everyone is back here. Big fight going on by B side right now. Looks like the Optic play for B. It's gonna be explosive. Who, by the way, just got his wisdom teeth pulled, as we mentioned earlier. 4 wisdom teeth out. He's still picking up and winning 1vs. Can he do something big now? Takes out Critical Kyle. Less than 1 versus 1 against his former teammate, who he used to have some beef with at Solars.
Now, we'll see. Still BFFs, and Toy is going to take him down. So the 2 hill advantage is in favor of Echo Fox. And you know what, John? I might even go back. Yeah, I can find out the zodiac signs of all the players on that Echo Fox team. I may actually go back and look at their
check it out.
Look at their horoscopes for Sunday in which they won that championship. And if it all said good things, we have finally figured out the formula.
That is why Optic lost to Michigan City. It wasn't lava all along.
It was their horoscopes all aligned. The stars was in Echo's favor.
There you go. Solars win another 1v against their A1v against Explosive right there, and then take back that A hill. And look at Optic down by double the amount of points. Need to get a 3-cap here, and they're actually going to do exactly that to start. You know, 1 versus 2. Icy's in. The cross comes in. Icy just needs to keep breaking this hill, but short respawn timers. M Powers picks up a kill. Echo Fox surely is going to grab at least 1 hill. Should be able to secure this round.
Yeah, he should be able to. Especially with B and C in their favor, I don't think that Optic is going to be able to get there in time. Nope, that's going to be it now. We'll see what Optic wants to put down first. They can choose to be bullies and go for the dual spots and put something in their favor, rather if it's, retro or Boltok. Also, they can go for a block on statue as well, which is something that we've seen them done before. You know, not to try to spread the map out too much, but let's see what they want to do.
Yeah,
they're going to go for the duels right away. Okay. Which is usually, and if you lose first round, this is the one weapon slot that can really affect this entire match. Because whatever you put down at Pistons, it really doesn't matter. The fight's not going to play out differently. You're still going to have that 4v4 fight, 5v5 fight for the power weapon. But those support spots is really what changes which direction that fight goes. And also, you know, you got to hit your shots as well. But you know, rather if it's a Botok, you know, Marks, Hammerburst, that's what really changes the tone for the fight down in Pistons.
And, you know, one person I want to keep an eye on and spectate this round, my man Cleaner, if you're listening, M-Powers of the Echo Fox squad. He's subbing in right now, but we joked about it earlier. He is single-handedly affecting his draft stock right now. This is like a Senior Bowl or an NFL Combine, as he, of course, 15 years old, turned 16 right after Vegas, and will be eligible to play after Vegas. Has always been a top player, considered to be a top player by these top teams, as he always subs into these guys. We can see what M-Powers can do. And there it is, a mental shot on Icy. He's going to pick up one. Most kills right now for the Echo Fox squad, by the way.
Yeah, most kills, you know? You know what, John? I'm actually almost convinced that, you know what? You just don't like reaction anymore or something. I'm almost convinced. I think, you know what? Everybody, I think that was the whole conspiracy. Fallout just did not like reaction. It was like, in total one day, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure your legacy goes out the window. I'm gonna just start calling it the mental shot. I think that's what happened.
No. There's a clear difference. One is going forwards, the other one's turning backwards. There's a clear difference in the shot. One's a wraparound shot, the other one's turning behind yourself.
I'm gonna need some literature on this one. You know, I'm gonna need a YouTube. You know, if you ever make a YouTube video, if you ever start making content, that's your first video.
I made a slapshot video back in Gears 3 when we all came back.
Yeah. See, look at it.
I tried calling it the praise shot. I think that he really defined that shot in Gears 3. But it's all about giving recognition to the players that deserve it.
And I think that's very, very important because these players, you know, are the body of this scene. You know, you definitely got to show them some love. You know.
Indeed.
But now on board with Summons, and he's gonna get around. Domination's gonna start to go. He wanted to go for the decap, but didn't fully get it. But here comes Icy, looking to clean it up. Now we got 3v3 fight on top of Echo Fox's home hill. They're gonna be capping up, but they lose B in the process. Oh, actually somebody, they just still died at B. So that hill got capped up, and somebody was decapping the B hill, but Optic cleaned him up real quick.
Yep, Mental leading the way with 9 kills. What do you expect out of him, that's for sure. A great start for Mental. This is his map, by the way. Anytime he's on Foundation, it's like his dojo. The guy always drops at least a 30 bomb. Crazy to watch Mental play on Foundation.
I would tell you one of the biggest weaknesses of Optic Gaming, in which they cannot let happen, is these guys getting complacent. You know, when you win as much as they do, you know, some days, you know, coming to work may just be boring. Where it's just like, hey, this is gonna be, you know, this is gonna be a win.
Yeah.
You know we got this. You know, if you go in there, you know, if you go in a match and you give 80% and you still beat some of these top teams, this is like, you know, when it comes down to it, one day you may get complacent. You know, you may feel like, hey, you know what, we're gonna win regardless. And at that moment, that's when you realize you screwed up, and somebody comes in and sneaks a championship win.
But that's the crazy thing about Optic. They will not get complacent. I mean, these guys won the championship in Dallas. And rather than celebrating on Sunday night, coming to the after party, anything along those lines, they went back to the hotel and watched the rebroadcast of the tournament. Tell me who does that.
Everybody?
Everyone but Kenny. 4 out of 5 of them.
Well, Kenny watched it when he get home.
Exactly. 4 out of 5 of them went back to the hotel on Sunday night when they won a championship.
I don't think they
didn't celebrate.
Enough, though, too.
I mean, they can still celebrate and hang out. I mean, they watch the rebroadcast. They don't get complacent. This Optic squad has everything that is needed.
You remember back in the day, like,
it's crazy.
I will go back and watch main state matches that I played in. Back then, we didn't have chat, but you know, I just go watch it just to see the play and just hear what the
100%.
Commentators may have said or something like that. You know. Just to rewatch that, yeah.
Any major sport has a film component.
Also, you never knew if they were spectating or not, so you just want to see what plays got on stream and how you looked, and you know, just rewatch it. Like, especially now, like rewatching the broadcast is a different experience because now you got the chat, you know, making their comments. You have us commentators making the comments about you as well, and then you get to see things that your opponents do. You know, it just adds to the entire experience, especially a team that wins a championship. You know.
That's true.
So, and then you want to talk about shit when it's fresh on your mind.
Yeah. Good point. Ooh, Mental. See, that's what's called a mental shot. Picked up a headshot right there on Toy Soldier with a wraparound right there. Nice shot by Mental. Picking up 12 kills and 7 downs for him, and he's not done yet. 1v1, Solar versus Kenny. Kenny's gonna win the fight on his right hand. No one's in range to get the break there. Looks like Toy actually took the far route to get to that home hill. It's gonna be Optic that wins 2 in a row here, doing what we're used to seeing from this Optic Gaming squad.
Yes, we are back to back. And, you know, so far so good for them because, as I said, folks, sometimes losing the first round and a half is not a bad thing, especially on certain maps. You know, this one, they had the opportunity to block out those weldings and fountains. They didn't want no static. They didn't want no issues. So good play by them. And then we're gonna see Echo Fox. Usually instead of putting a big power weapon down, they're gonna actually put incendies on pistons. But now they may put nades on statue, because one of the metas that's been evolving now is big power weapons going under clothes, up under that catwalk. That's where we start to see a lot more power weapons in, because it's more in an open area. And then compared to the Pistons fight, from up under, you have two different directions in which you can approach it. If you have a power weapon on Pistons, you're coming from middle or you're coming from cave.
From cave, that's it.
Yeah. Now, this one you have, now don't get me wrong, it's still technically two, but like coming from closed and open, and it's three. So you come from closed, open, or mid-map. So those, you have three options of fighting for that power weapon.
Yeah, well said. I'm not sure if anyone picked up those nades yet. No one decided. Nades aren't a priority enough weapon to kind of send someone to statue side. So that's a big difference in those nades there versus dropping a power weapon like an M-bar or a boom. Finally, Explosive's going to get there, but baiting the shot. Ooh, shot by Explosive. Someone's staying alive for a bit.
And he may have the nade in hand, or no, he probably pocketed. But also to say that, when it comes down to gears, watching lanes is so important too. So if the boom was also in Pistons, it's only like two directions in which you have to watch it where people's coming from. Way more opportunity for your opponent to make a mistake and have a more difficult fight with that heavy power weapon under bottom head. But Echo Fox looking to tie it up. Nades coming out, and Optic will not be able to get to this home hill in time.
We're tied at 2 apiece here. Good job by Echo Fox placing the weapon there. Winning the initial fight down low is what kind of helped them out. Really what helped them is they took out Mental. Mental dies early. The leader in kills of the Optic squad, 12 kills, 7 downs, is out of the fight, and Echo Fox is able to finish up the round there. Great job by Echo, winning the initial and showing, again, I said it earlier, if any team can beat Optic, if I had to pick, it would be Echo. I know they had a disappointing finish, 5th, 6th in Mexico City, but I think they're going to bounce back strong, just like they did after London.
Now, let's see. What do they want to put down? And this probably, Torque Bow seems like a good option. It's definitely going to be a heavy weapon. So, yeah, Torque Bow will go down. But, folks, these are going to be 18-second respawns. And as we know, with these two calibrated teams, if somebody can get at least 3 consecutive kills early on, that will equate to an early domination in these rounds.
Yeah, right now we have 16-second player respawn timers.
Now, this is the spread. You got the 1-0 statue. You got 2 guys fighting on B, 2 guys mid-map, and then now you got to have usually it's typically like a 5v5 if you're focusing heavy on Pistons. Now you got the fight over at statue as well. So a lot of different lanes in which you could win a fight. You can have your 1v1 players go toe-to-toe to fight for a power weapon. That's good if your team has a good 1v1 player on a squad. You got 2 players coming in from open. If you want to let them go and you want to get his free set of nades, you can do that, A few different things that can be done. And it looks like Echo Fox hit the right combination because they come through with domination in round 5.
Oh, huge round right there. Someone's won the 1v, drew Toy Soldier back, but a good flank from Franchise secures them the round. A big round from Echo. That's 2 rounds in a row where they win the initial fight with such dominance and are able to take the round. I'm seeing a great Echo Fox here. Toy Soldier,
you know what I just noticed? You know what I think is awesome?
Oh.
You got to fill in with 10 kills against the best team in the game currently.
Says a lot. His draft stock is increasing.
It is.
He controls his future.
He's getting older. He's growing whiskers now.
Yeah, there you go.
Little hair on his chin. So he about to break out into this circuit as a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Looking for his paycheck.
Ready to go. Awesome to see Empower doing this thing.
All right, now mid-map. Board with Fran, 3 kills coming in, 4 kills coming in favor of Optic Gaming. And we're going to stay on board with Fran because he's the last member alive. And that misroll is going to give away his position. But Icy is going to finish him off.
Icy with the chainsaw and Franchise right there. Optic loves using that thing, that's for sure. One thing that's interesting about the weapon choice here, and Optic's going to take this one with the 3 cap. Optic lost 2 initials in the row, low side towards cave, and still placed a boom shot low side. I think only Optic would have so much confidence in their initial fight.
They put the boom shot up under mid?
In cave.
Okay.
Bottom, yeah,
okay.
Down low by B Hill. Even though they lost that initial fight, twice in a row they place a boom shot, they win the round. It's such an Optic thing to do. Goes to show the confidence that they have.
But and it happens that way, especially when you get into these later rounds, it's a few weapons in which can get placed, but you know, when it comes down to Optic, they want those weapons that go boom. They want the torque bows, the drop shots, the boom shots. Just because the simple fact is that, hey, once they win those breaks, they want to kill you as fast as possible to get that domination. They're not trying to play with their food. They're not trying to slaughter 3, get a snipe, and then possibly hit those last few headshots. You know, that's not the fight in which they want. They want guaranteed kills. They want to reward themselves for the hard work in which they put gathering those kills and those icebreakers early on in the round.
Yeah, that's so incredibly true. An interesting initial off the bat here. We didn't see a kill early. Speaking of which, we didn't see a kill early on. We didn't see kind of in-your-face gameplay. We saw the round kind of play out a little bit. The Optic shooting for each other so well. Mental pistoling for his teammates. They're able to pick up those kills now. 2 hills to 1 is the lead that Optic's able. Actually, no, it's actually going to be Echo Fox that gets with a D and E and F hill push. So despite winning the initial, Optic kind of sent so many resources towards that E hill. Echo Fox is able to sneak away and get the double cap.
And this is like Echo Fox's bread and butter. But you know, they're using some cheap bread because that setup got broken through real
some
quick.
fake butter, you know, some margarine.
I was trying to think of some cheap bread, but I'm not even gonna start throwing
Wonder
names
bread.
out there. You know, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
Any bread brands?
You know, something. You know, when you just open the bag and bread just look real crusty, right? Like it's already breaking apart.
Versus the nice home cooked bread.
You grab one slice, your finger go right through it. You spread butter on it, peanut butter. The peanut butter is so thick that the bread just breaks apart. But hey, tough times, you know. We eating wheat bread now, folks. All right, we go to the bakery. We got almond butter on our stuff. All organic, 100%.
Especially if you're Optic Gaming.
Now, on board with Solar, he's going to be taking some fire. He's going to fall as well. And now Optic looking to give Echo a little bit of their own, taste of their own medicine. Looking to push these home hills. But Kyle, you got to love it when you see it. Picks up a big double. You know, I tweeted yesterday when it comes down, it took me a long time to think about this. I even had to go back to the history books. But when it comes down to it, Kyle has the most second place finishes without a win.
Isn't that crazy?
Out of everybody with 3. So I even had to go back to you know, like I said, I was looking at the old teams that won through Gears 1 and 2. You know, Gears 3 is a little bit hazy, you know. But still, I don't think anybody. At first, I was thinking maybe Demo had 2 second place finishes in Gears 3, but him and Clouds. But I don't think so at all. Well, one. I couldn't remember with that takedown roster at the one height, where it was like Clouds, Demo, Lav, and Kenny. Even if they got second there, they got second in London. That's still 2. Kyle has 3.
That's
Type
crazy.
3.
London.
Type 3 London and the last Dallas.
Yeah, that's true.
3 seconds.
He's looking to become a champion, that's for sure. Kyle deserves it. How good of an individual player he is. Optic Gaming, though, in this one, in the first round of the second half, they go up 4-3, despite a nice double kill right there by Kyle. Really all Optic, winning the initial. Echo did a good job pushing for home and aways and maintaining control, but ultimately Optic's just winning their gunfights, and you see it in the kills. 17 kills from Mental right now, leading the way. Empower started really strong, but has been a little quiet ever since. I want to keep an eye on him.
And that's what I want to see out of Mental, especially if your team leader can barely talk. You know,
swollen cheeks, looks like a chipmunk.
Yeah, if he got swollen cheeks, you know, and you know he got his 4 wisdom teeth pulled out from your team captain. Like, I expect you to step it up and really kind of close this one out. But you got, you know, from the vocal standpoint, you got, you know, players like Kenny in those type of roles. You know, even Summers a step up if he got to. You know, you got other players who can do it. You know, everybody. That's the one thing about Optic that I love. Everybody knows they role.
That's true.
They do. Everybody knows they role and when to stay in their lane and when to get out of their lane. You know, when to pick up the slack and when to give up the slack. So, and that's a beautiful thing. That's teamwork. It's just that's you know, after so many hours and so many championships played together, you know what needs to be done.
That's so true, and that's crazy about the Optic squad. One person's not doing something, they pick up the slack right after. There's no other team like them. They really are a god squad in every way, shape, or form. Empower is going to give up this round. You know, it's far but over. Troy says, "Why are you giving up, kid? You're still in this." Not going to matter though. 5-3 is the score. Optic leads.
Yo, I can imagine it, actually Toy saying that, like, "Yo, bro, like push." Like,
yeah, what are you doing?
Like push, like even just push.
Yeah.
That's a young mentality, you know. know? Even if you know, like, it's a GG, you know, like, even if you know your butt's about to get kicked, even if the chance of you getting to that hill is a 0.1, you still push it.
100%. Be a professional.
You still push it. You always still strive to make the right play until the round is over. Because you don't know what can happen. You don't know what mistakes can happen. Even if it's a slight chance, we've seen some crazy things in Gears of War over the years and some crazy clutches.
Yeah, that's for sure. And while we saw the kill category be pretty close, now Optic's starting to run away with it here in the second half. 19 kills for Mental, 8 down. 14 kills for Icy right behind him. And Boomshot, of course, placed first round low side by Echo Fox. They're going to block out the statue here, so maybe just a 1v1 over towards that statue. Empowers versus Summons, but down low towards that Boom fight is going to be the key. So he comes out on top. Oh, actually, Icy in the 1v1 spot. Surprising.
Yeah, and you know, and that's a good spot for Icy too. It just depends on, you know, depends on the role and the chemistry as well. You know, sometimes, you know, Icy will thrive in those positions, you know?
Yeah.
But let's see, he has empowers, he has a boom as well, and that boom's gonna take him out. So neutral hill goes in favor of Echo. Echo looking to make this 5-4. Kenny, last hope, he falls short before the hill, and he does. All right, Echo gets another one on the board.
Yeah, keep it close here.
Let's see what the weapon placement's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Optic's going to do. They love placing a boom shot, but if it's already placed, let's see what they're going to decide here. I think it's going to be something on the fountain, the welding and fountain side, but we will see. Either they're blocking that out or they're giving themselves a nice little boost to do something with it. Actually, they can't block it out. Block's already been used, so.
Yeah, it can be used, so they have to put it down, which is if I was going to say if Echo thought that far of using that block for statue so they couldn't use it, very, very smart play.
Yeah.
And especially with the boom down up under, definitely I will put nades in this position, 100%. Don't worry about putting duels down. Let Echo decide what has to go in that spot, or whoever is in the next round. But put something down that's going to immediately affect the boom fight, and those duel spawns off in the corners does not immediately affect the boom fight, but a flank from open into close will.
Mm-hmm. Look at that, 134 time dead, 119 time dead for Toy. So doing a good job staying alive, valuing his life on the Echo Fox side. Meanwhile, Summons doing the same on the Optic side. 5-4 is the score. Echo Fox trying to work their way back into this one. And I'm interested to see that boom fight down low side, how that's going to take place. Toy's going to quick pick that boom and actually pick up a kill, but takes out his teammate Solars. That's costly. It's going to be another self-kill. So Toy kind of negating some kills there and leaving it to really the 1v1s. And guess what? Kyle versus Explosive. Explosive's going to win that. And Icy over M-Powers. So a couple mis-booms right there for Toy.
We'll see if they're going to pay for that one. France suffering 1v1, but the pinch comes through. Mental cleans that one up. Now, with this hill cap, and D will be decapped across the other side of the board. Mental's going to opt to do a flank mid-map, and that's going to be a free one. Maybe he's just trying to clear out the area, make sure nobody's down low. He's just trying to check to see if anybody's crossing, trying to get the numbers. If everybody from Echo was on top of this home hill, so the playoff respawn is going to get the call out. With those shots in the back, it's going to open the door to get his team to push up the ramp, and he's going to get that kill. The smoke stun. Fran's going to fall as well. Actually, there you go. Now, with it looking like a perfect flank, can Optic close out this round?
Doing a good job picking up their kills. That's exactly how they want to play this. Solars gets taken out as well, thanks to Kenny, and that's going to be a 3-cap domination. Unless Kyle can get touched. No, he's not going to get in there. Wait, what? Somehow he was actually stopped capping it, I think is what happened. They both stepped out of the hill. And Optic's going to win that, make it game point right now. 6-4 is the score with Optic in the lead. A good round by Optic, winning the initial thanks to the 2 1v1s is actually what it came down to. A 1 versus 1 between Icy and M-Powers, and then a 1v1 between Kyle and Explosive down low.
All right, let's see. Now, we said that they will have the choice of putting down something in these dual spots, but what will it be?
Yeah, give Kyle a mark on the 1v against Explosive. I think is the best decision here.
That's not gonna. That mark seal is not gonna immediately affect any fight
help
early
much,
on.
Yeah, they won the. I mean, you could say they won the initial in the middle. There's just a couple missed booms that hurt them. So don't change it too much. Don't try to affect the map too much. We'll see if that's what's going to be needed. That's going to be our weapon placement here for the last couple of rounds. Of course, Optic will have the chance to negate one of those weapons if they want. If they do lose this round, but that's a big if.
All right, let's see. We're going to see players go over, but, oh, actually, somebody from Echo does, but that's going to give up free incense. So we'll see if they recognize that they could have picked up incense off the rip. They're going to choose not to. They want to get right into the fight. with those lancers and those shotguns. So the man advantage is Optic down low. My fault, but it doesn't matter. The man advantage was Optic down low, but it did not matter. The wipe still came in from Echo. Even with them picking up the marks, so you're going to see Kyle get in position. He's going to have an extra marks for his teammate if they choose to get it. But that should have been an Optic round, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, Explosive actually made the right strat call. This is what Explosive does so well. I mean, they lost the round, so I can't give him too much credit. But this is what Explosive does so well as a captain. He goes, hey, guess what? Echo placed the mark, so you know why they did that. Kyle's going to pick it up. Duh.
He took the bait.
He took the bait. He doesn't pick up Marksa. He runs straight through low side. Doesn't even grab instance because he could have gotten down by that Marksa, and flanks through middle to give them the 4-on-3 man advantage. But still, Solars runs a train through Optic down low side and wins the fight. It was really just Echo Fox out muscling Optic right there. And nothing big in terms of a change here. Mental's just going to put nades instead of instants. So it's going to be the same exact style of map here. And I wonder what type of chess game will be played. Will Kyle still pick up that Marksa, or will Explosive bypass it again? We'll see.
Which I think is good because, and the reason why I think it's good is that, you know, even if you lose a round, it's not technically mean that you need to go crazy and start changing up all the colors of the map. You can make slight subtle changes because you don't want to change the tempo or completely mess up enough, because now after you've played the style so much, it's like, oh, we got these guys figured out. We know what they're going to do. The last round was just a mistake on me, maybe a bad smoke, and you don't want to change the fight up by taking a boom off and forcing them to go do something else, you know? Once you got them figured out, keep them exactly where you want them.
Yeah, well said. And again, Echo Fox actually going to win the initial 5 dead with the boom shot in the hands of Critical Kyle. Toy Soldier's going to rotate straight over to try and make an impact on the respawning members at F. Of course, the spawning members of Echo Fox will be capturing their home hill. It's going to come down to this 2v2 fight. Kyle does have boom. He picks up one, but he missed Kenny. That was the crucial kill, as Kenny can now be a nuisance, but no, Kenny just runs straight into a boom shot. Toy Soldier with the big trade over Icy. It all comes down to a 1v1. Icy versus Kyle. The rotation should be coming, and Icy just wants to try and stay alive here long enough for his teammates to spawn up, and Icy with a beautiful reaction shot on Critical Kyle. Well played by Icy. He keeps his team alive.
Now, you see the domination coming through. Can they buy time? But the flank by Solars. Folks, we may be going to a round 13, but Kenny has something to say about it. And Power says relax, but the rest of Optic is getting place to get their first point of the round.
Oh boy, this is dangerous. It's a 2v2 right now. Kyle and Toy versus Summons and Mental. But when you give Optic life in this scenario, they take a deep breath, that's for sure. And we can see them right now. They need a 5-person ace to win this round. They need a 3-cap domination because they're down by about 100 points. If anyone can do it, it is Optic, that's for sure. 5-on-4 situation.
And they still haven't broken the 2-cap yet. It's going to start to get decapped now, but I'm pretty sure as this is going on, even though you do got 2-3 Echo Fox teams over by the statue, they're getting pinched. So that was actually a wonderful flank by Mental. He actually takes out Powers, causes some commotion. He falls, and now Kyle and Fran, the leaders of this team, making the plays. Can Fran stay alive? He's going to go down as well. And so, but Kenny falls. Big 1v1. Oh, he actually didn't down his teammate.
Exposed, Icy.
Oh, okay.
Key 1v1. Good job by Toy Soldiers to back out and reset right there, but the cross is going to come through. Toy needed to be a little more decisive with that fight.
Yeah.
Now Optic trading some kills, though, so they don't have a good opportunity to capture this yet, but the boom shot will be spawning very, very soon. All eyes on that boom. Guess who's in position? It's Optic Gaming and Mental. That's
going to be important. Solar's got a few cheeky angles, and you see the boom. It's on the ground. We'll see who can. Mental, he's going to make it there. Try to get under. Drawing some fire, taking some shots. Nades coming through, and Explosive gets the boom. You see him, they got him marked. He's not even hurt. Now he is. And good focus fire from Echo. That's exactly what you want to see.
And now they're calling out. Boom shot is down. This is our chance to push. They're going to actually be able to grab a boom shot. They can get the kill. Yes, they do. Boom shot in the hands of Solars. But Kenny's right there to take him out. Boom shot will be picked up by Kenny. So look at the score. 190 to 132. Optic needs a 3-cap. Kenny kills himself. Huge play by M-Powers. And just like that, Echo Fox is able to hold on, which is so difficult to do against this Optic Gaming squad. They're forcing a round number 13.
Man.
Wow.
All right, this is what I want to see.
That's what I'm talking about. Now the core's coming back. You're starting to stretch a little bit.
This is what I want to see. This is what I like. You know, because if you think, you know, Echo, this is a big round for them to win. And if, you know, Echo wins this round, I'm going to say, hey, you know, something's up with Optic Gaming. And I don't usually yeah, because, you know, they legitly got their butts kicked by E United last weekend. All right? They legit got their butts kicked by E United last weekend. And we don't normally see them have 2 bad weeks back to back.
Yep.
So if Echo can get the jump, okay, with a first map win,
it says something with the sub.
Yeah, without.
Praised on your team.
Without what we feel is the best player, and they take this foundation map.
Yep.
It's a lot to be talked about in that situation.
This is key. Kyle doesn't grab Boltok. They put it Boltok down for summons. Look at them changing roster, changing spots. Explosive's actually going middle now. Woo! And a huge turnaround from Explosive. Kyle had a perfect opportunity to make a play, but instead, it was the captain of Optic Gaming that you're so used to making plays. Explosive.
Where's Powers?
Powers did win the 1v against Icy, I think, on E-Hill. Oh no, Powers.
He's staying alive.
Oh my
red.
God.
Dodge the nade. Summons got the Boltok. What you gonna do, young gun? What you gonna do? Ooh, he hit that. What you What you gonna do?
He looked good. He looked so good.
Yeah, I like what I saw. I was like, okay. He was defending that boom.
Yeah.
Almost brought his team enough time to get down there and replay for it.
Yeah, huge plays right there, man. Powers. He stayed alive a long time. He would have got one of those kills, man. I would have lost it. I would have lost it.
You don't even understand, like, you know when somebody's about to do something crazy? Fallout literally, like, put his hands on the edge of his chair, started to, like, spring up. Was like, hold up. Oh, man. But that may have just still brought him enough time because they brought players over to focus the boom, which didn't get the domination as quick as Optic would have liked, and that's in a 22-second respawn round. But that gives, we'll see if Kyle can make up for it because he did have a prime opportunity to clutch in that mid-fight and got turned on by Explosives.
Yeah, huge play by Explosives. Yeah, Kyle could have made that play. And a little cheeky smoke tag by Icy over at that D-Hill. So let's get that plays into effect. But Echo Fox decides not to go for the home away. They want to go for an E-Hill, but someone did rotate that boom over. Keep an eye out for that boom shot. Someone's gonna pick up a nice little double kill now, but it's gonna be Solars and Franchise who pick up a kill. 5-on-3 situation. Mental goes down, Explosive goes down. Last member alive is Red Icy to defend against
gold
an army.
gun too. 11:58.
We play Gold Knight.
Okay.
Oh.
No, you did not give him a breath of life. He's about to turn up. He's about to turn up. Did he buy him enough time? Kenny is gonna make it in the hill. Oh, here we go. Shots coming out. Kenny gets another. Optic will win this fight. Icy somehow managed to give him a breath of life, and now they spread out. Optic lives for this. They live to take the air from Echo Fox, and now Explosives to the hill. Gonna have Echo off respawn. But friends, Solars, back off them. The real duel is in town, and they're in your house. Walking all over your living room with their shoes on, and the domination is coming through, and Optic is laughing. They can't do nothing. Oh my God.
What did we just witness?
Oh man.
You're falling out of your chair, literally.
Yo, I forgot this chair is missing a leg.
He's fallen out of his chair quite literally, as that was one of the most ridiculous rounds. I think it's because you said the golden gun. As soon as he said golden gun, I knew it was going to happen. To a crazy story. I'm excited for map number 2 here.
That was crazy. And now, like, after losing the first round, I don't know how Echo's going to feel about this one because Icy literally just, like, literally had 5 members running for him. And he managed to hold off. He managed to hold that push off, which I think is still crazy.
Yeah. And not only that, but the follow-up too. I mean, he only got 1 kill. The rest of Optic was able to come in and do their business as well. It was just a perfect execution from Optic across the board. And I think you called it perfectly, man. They do what they do best. They just absolutely take the life out of Echo Fox.
That's the beauty of it, because like even as a caster, like I'm always gonna hype up the moment that I want to see. I'm gonna set the stage. But who knew that Icy was just gonna play a damn symphony for us? Like, who knew? Who knew?
Speaking of which, you already know we gotta keep on rolling.
It was like the beat to Swag and Surf was starting to come on. Like I just heard the beat, And I'm just like, oh, I'm about to turn up. Some of y'all will get that reference. Some of y'all won't, but oh man. But here we go. Echo Fox. They will win the fight on platform. They will start to catch this B Hill. Mental is not in the spot that he wants to be in, and he will back it out. And Echo Fox will put their foot on the gas and start to play for this domination.
Yeah, on board with Kyle. Great start for him. 3 kills right now. Getting some good shots to Icy. The revive comes through, but somehow after the revive, it's actually Kenny and Summon to pick up some kills. Kyle, though, with a great flank, doing a good job of staying alive. Smoke Stun's going to come in, though, and Optic's going to stay alive. A wide button execution for Kenny. Oh, boy. We're starting out.
So I will say this. This is one thing that Optic do know. They know when they win maps like the one we just saw against Echo, this is what you just keep doing. You keep pissing them off. You keep pissing them off. You just keep annoying them because Echo will crumble under that, you know? So now they're just going to start trolling them at a certain point. They're going to win rounds. They're going to troll them. You know, they know that, you know, Echo's performance on Damn has been so-so recently. So, you know, Fable took this map on, you know? So, hey, we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. Keep the good times rolling. And Optic knows how much better they play when they're playing and having fun. Oh, nice little back A right there from Toy Soldier. Big 1v. And he's gonna miss that shot. Stuns come through. Empowers rotates in. A big fight as well. But I agree. I think Optic's just gonna keep having fun, man. They're in their heads. You know that last round they are just laughing their asses off as they got that win.
Who got the team kill? I think it was Fran on Soldier.
Oh no.
I'm not sure. You know, not to you know keep talking about the last map, but that last map was dope. It's dope. And usually dope maps like that sometimes, especially with these two teams, follow up with a blowout.
Yeah, but Echo Fox is proving us wrong right now. Good start, good performance from Kyle. 7 kills already. And it's going to be Echo Fox that's showing up really, really well. They had a 3-cap opportunity earlier. Here's another one. Kenny's going to get in and break the hill. Icy going to do the same. Kyle, though, shuts down explosives. And a big fight going on between Empowers and Icy. Empowers comes out on top. This should be
that was big. And the reason why that was big, because if Empowers loses that fight, Icy goes to B Hill. He goes to B Hill as his teammates are still, you know, contesting that home. He would have made it in time where the Echo would have been like, damn, we got to give up for the domination. You know, we got to back up, play for the 2-cap, and that gives Optic an opportunity to come back. So big ups to Empowers for winning that 1v1 with Icy. Very important.
Here we go.
And Optic, hey, they get the first placement on the map. They get the fight that they want. They say, you know what? You know, this is the pit. All right, this is the pit. This is where, you know, you come and you know you just play it out, and you know we're gonna see who the best shots.
Yeah, Optic loves this placement. They absolutely love this placement. I like that they still have confidence with this placement, even though they lost to Fable with this placement on this map. Actually, doing the exact same thing. Fable just completely punched in the nose. They still gonna stay confident in the fight. They like their odds here.
Let's see what's going to go down. Icy gets in. He manages to get behind somebody and stays alive for way too long, but Fran manages to get the kill, picks up a second. He falls. Solar is looking to take down Summons, and he will. So, boom shot in favor of Echo Fox. Doesn't get picked up now. 2 minutes till respawn.
Solar's with that boom in his hand. 6 kills and 6 downs. A good start from him, as well as Kyle, who I believe has 7 or 8 to his name. And they have boom shot control, but no points gathered by either team. Solar's going to rotate that over to B side as a decision is made. Big 2v1 fight against Mental. Mental trying to stay alive right now. Maybe Icy. Some of that boom missed. He didn't get taken out as well.
Put the damage down, and they got an easy kill, but Mental makes it to the back. And whoa. I'm about to say, yeah, like, you're literally just going to keep yourself exposed like that? He realized the last minute, but Mental knew he got the damage on him. But that's a good shot back.
A reaction boom?
Yeah.
A reaction shot boom right there.
Oh, it wasn't a Mental shot on Mental?
No, it wasn't a mental shot.
It was shot. It was from the front, right?
It was from the front.
All right, cool. You know, I'm trying to hop on board with this because we can't do nothing about it, I see. All right? Mental
That's
shot.
A reaction shot. You get the difference? Just keep up. No, I'm just playing.
You're fine. But it was a good play because Solars was weak. Mental was trying to close the distance, force a suicide, but he had a well-placed boom. Yeah. That's kept the B control in favor of Echo Fox so far. Taking a lot of damage. Kyle's going to hit the dirt. Now Optic looking to play for the domination, leaving one back to cap the B hill. Now looking to make some progress towards C, but they know it's a little bit too late. They got to play for another round of kills. Yeah.
Good job by Optic, though. They lost the boom, kind of lost the initials, able to bounce back. Toy Soldier gets taken out on Echo Fox, and now 5-on-4 for Optic. And look at this, even a 5-on-4 they take their numbers advantages. They know that they have numbers. They know that somewhere on the map, some way, somehow they can find a 2v1, a 3v2, a 4v3, and they can take that numbers advantage. The difference right there between a good team and a great team is we have to make every advantage count, every numbers advantage, every opportunity.
30 seconds still boost. Probably a little bit less as well. And then Optic, they're looking to come through. They're looking to close this one out. But even if they don't, they should be in position to have this next power weapon. They're cleaning up B Hill. They got it locked down, and now, boom, it's going to be in the hands of Optic Gaming. So they're looking good. Even though it's a slight lead, Echo still has time to come back, but you're going to have to be able to force Icy to use some reckless booms in this situation.
Yep. Icy with 2 booms in his hands. Got the Icy boom shot as well, living up to the name here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you're right about that. Look at that. I wonder how many other
Icy skins there are.
I wonder is it just for his power weapons?
Oh, I can see Icy making that
I
statement.
see the green pistol, you know, got some, this looks like a locust, locust skin, got some green, some red in it, I can respect it, you know, respect your creativity, you know.
Oh,
Live
like
your
a Christmas
very best
tree,
life,
honestly.
you know, be you. Express yourself.
Through some gear skins. Speaking of which, man, this year's eSports quarterback 8, we saw it revealed today and announced actually revealed on the stream as well, shown on the stream. It looked really, really nice. My favorite eSports quarterback, in my opinion. You got Hoffman, you got Myra. The return of Myra as Black Steel character. That's awesome.
Powers just made a dope play. He got the flank on Icy. Icy didn't see it coming. Powers just picked up 2. He was trying to buy his team enough time to get in there and cap that B hill and regroup with him. But even with 12-second respawns, it was just too far away from that home hill. But they do get the 2 cap. New boom in 45 seconds. But we don't got that much time left in this game. You're gonna have to play for not having that boom and play for this domination. Optic needs to decap this.
A big fight. Decap's coming on B.
Big fight. That did it. Somebody's gonna wrap. Oh, the cancel, but some extra support from the back end.
Not happening.
They really did decap that home hill. Ain't that about a?
I can't believe
Ain't
it.
that? Oh my God.
That's heartbreaking. 209.
Yo, like.
I'm lost for words right there. That's heartbreaking if you're Echo Fox.
I literally thought like Power secured it with that 1v1. So I was just like, yeah, you know, Powers, he did it, you know. And I had to eat my words on that one.
Look how good of a job Optic does, though, sending just the right amount of, it's like the Bernstein Bears, you know, just the right amount of resources to every single hill. 2 to A, 2 to B, it's exactly what you need.
Just enough.
Just enough. Every single time they do it. Every single time.
Just enough, not to try too hard, but not to try too little.
That's for sure.
But when you have a round like that, and you know, Echo, when they start losing 209 rounds at the same time, that's just it's not good for their confidence, you know.
Yep.
You know, I will always say that, you know, this is an emotional team, and when they're winning, they're doing good, they're hyped. But when they're down, it's hard to get them out those trenches.
That's for sure.
But resilient, and you know, they know that, hey, they got a sub today, so Echo shouldn't be too hard on themselves.
Agreed, 100%.
And I think, you know, and I think it showed a little bit even in the first map. Like, you know, they were very aggressive in certain situations. You know, they won a lot of key gunfights.
That's a mental shot. Thank you very much. Let's get the headshot again. You know,
or some people just call it an up A.
I know. See, up A exactly, but it's very generic. Very generic, and it's also a wraparound too. There's a little bit extra to it. You know, up A is very generic. Give the love to mental. Who?
Oh, so hold on. So we just going to throw up A out of the
no shot.
Vocabulary?
No, there's a difference. It's when you wrap it around the cover and someone's in cover over there, you slide it. It's like it's almost like every single movie we wanted.
I know.
Angelina Jolie.
I know Prospect used to do like a lot of back A's, you know, and curve those shots around cover.
Yep.
You know,
it's essentially that with the up A and the wrap around.
You know,
I tried calling the Prospect shot too. Trust me, that was a Gears 3 thing. Pull back the Hypestation footage. I tried that.
All right, hey, at least you consistent out here.
I'm consistent.
I respect it.
Always trying to get love.
At least stay consistent with it. They can't tell you nothing. They can't be like, yo, he all wishy-washy in Gears 2, he didn't do this. You know?
Always. Since Gears 3, and it's all about love. I always thought it was a problem that we as casters always had more followers than the players did. You know,
what life you living in, player?
Back in the day, that was the case in Gears 3. And I always thought that was a problem that we needed to fix.
Unless you watch Fight Night, you don't even know I cast Gears before. you wouldn't even know I'm a caster. I can't get nothing. They get monitors and TVs and capture cards, and I get, I tweet out that I got 7,000 followers. Go back and look at my account, and I'm in like 6,989. Like, what the hell? Like,
wait, remember Gears Ultimate Edition? We got that box, that black box of swag. You got that?
Gears Ultimate.
Oh, no.
Yeah, actually, that was clutch.
That was pretty cool.
That was
some cool things.
That was cool stuff because I actually broke my controller that the weekend before.
And they sent an Elite,
and
right?
in like 2 days, but I didn't know I was getting Elite. I just happened to get the Elite. So when I broke my controller, like the Elite came 2 days later, and that was actually worked out.
Talk about timing, man.
Yeah, it did
we
work
get some
out.
love as casters, that's for sure. We write the players nowadays.
My Astros broke, and somehow, okay, well, this I'm talking Gears 4. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Jack Fellon held it down.
Always.
Come
Big shout
home.
out to the coalition.
We miss you. Stop acting like that. I'm sorry. We sorry. We'll act better. We'll behave. But I feel like in a whole, she left us in a good place, and I think the game is in a great spot, and is growing. Is going to get better, and I got complete faith because it's a culture that's been left here that has really been making the game thrive.
Well said. Ain't no event like a Gears event, that's for sure. And a good round from Echo Fox right here, showing, hey, Optic, you want to place that boom shot low side, we'll +1 that with some kills, and a great round from Echo Fox, as they should be able to secure this one. Boom shot in the hands of someone on that Echo team. Not sure who it was.
All right, now. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Definitely. All right, there we go.
Lag for everyone. At least everyone got the lag, though. It was even.
But no, I think it could have just been an observer. That doesn't necessarily mean that the players get the same lag.
True.
So it could have just been an observer, too. So, but... All right, now we're going to push this fight. We're going to be taking some shots, and Icy shall fall. Kyle, can he get another double? Kenny cleans that up. And now you see the 2-hill advantage is going to be in favor of Echo Fox.
Not so long.
Yeah, I know. And I know we don't have the score on top of the screen, but so far it is a close game.
Yep.
It's going to be a 2-1 in favor of Optic. Was it 3-1?
2-1.
2-1. Yep, 2-1 in favor of Optic Gaming. And this is map number 2 if you just joined us.
Ooh, good place for Troy, though. One person who I've seen step up, and I think he's a big part of the equation for Echo Fox, is Toy. A great foundation for him, and you keep seeing the Echo Fox squad talking about how after Mexico City, they're finally playing with the swagger, the confidence, the aggression that they always need to play for. And I think Toy Soldier's a big part of that equation. I think he's a wild card of this team, and you got to let the beast go, that's for sure.
I'm going to repeat that same statement again. I'm just...
You got to let the beast go.
No, you said, okay. You said after what? Toy Soldier?
After Mexico,
okay.
The whole thing you're saying. After Mexico City, the big statement that Echo Fox is going to make is we're playing with swag, we're playing with confidence and aggression. I think Toy Soldier's a big part of that. If Toy Soldier's playing on and playing hot, that's all Echo Fox
after
team kind of
elevates.
elevates.
Mexico City or last year?
This past Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This past Mexico City.
Yeah, they just gotta apply that. Toy had a fantastic event.
He did.
You guys may not all know this, but Toy is 65 to 70% of the reason I lost my voice in Mexico. Literally, I'm not even lying.
Him alone.
Because I just decided to watch him get 4 headshots from the crowd, and I literally just started screaming.
You weren't even casting that match, right?
No, I was literally watching from the crowd, and I started screaming. And then Fable comes out, and Fable was just like putting hands on everybody. And I just started cheering for that one too. I'm just like, I just need to shut up. I'm having too much fun, and I'm not like I haven't been that excited for a long time, like during an event, and I just need to realize like pacing, guy, like chill out, stop cheering and clapping and screaming, but the fans get me so hyped.
That's so true, especially there, man. There's a lot of passion.
It really is. All right.
Real explosive now. You see this often in his stat line. 8 kills, 10 downs. That's the type of player Explosive is. He does what he needs to do for the team, supports his team when he needs to. That's why, in my opinion, I think he is a front runner for MVP Season 2 in terms of all the impact he makes for the squad.
I can agree with that.
Ooh.
I don't think Mental wins it back-to-back. I don't at all. To be honest. Don't get me wrong, it's early in the season.
It is.
But as of right now, I don't think Mental's the MVP whatsoever. He got that the title as MVP of Season 1, and he earned that. But currently, so far, I feel like his foot has came off a little bit off the gas, which is okay. because he had a lot of shine from all his other players, and we've seen great performances so far this season out of Summons and Kenny. You know, players who can do what they've been doing for a long time. They just haven't needed to because Mental has been playing out of his mind like that.
Yep.
But that's the beauty of this Optic Gaming team, is that all 5 of those players can do that. So even if Mental is not having an MVP-like season so far, it doesn't really matter. You know, you got your trophy, you earn the accolades, you still collecting your check. You know, it's a team game, you know?
At the end of the day, I'm sure he's glad to concede that to someone on his
like,
team.
If you don't gotta work that hard and you still out here, like, really just making plays, then that's a good thing.
Ain't that the truth? Speaking of Kenny, 15 kills for him right now, 7 downs. Mental, of course, on top right now with 17-3, but Kenny doing a good job making an impact across the board here. Looks like we got Insins up top, Nades in the middle, and a Marksa place. No one's going to grab that Marksa here, as the value of the middle, the lethality in the middle of the map is so high that you got to place emphasis there. So boom shot and Nades will be where people will be playing for. Kyle wants that boom, not going to grab it. They just pick up off the cover there.
Nades do get picked up. Boom, still in play. We'll see who makes good use of these nades, when they're going to come out, and Optic gets wiped in that process. And I was trying to see who picked up the nades. I was trying to see if I could see it. I think Optic died with the nades, actually.
Yep. A little bit of miscommunication there. Cal thought someone else would be grabbing that boom, so he goes back to pick up that boom shot. Someone else caps that home hill instead, and now won't be
Ooh, he almost got blindsided.
Real bad.
But that's both boom shots being used. That's a big fight by Kenny. He's gonna double back, secure it. That was just the down guy. And now, this is good for Optic. Even though, I don't think Optic plays for B. I would not play for B. Even though it's a long time, well, by the time they get out of their spawn, I say you set up them flat, set up a boom. You're gonna have a nades and boom shot is gonna have a 20-second difference. You grab those nades, you grab boom, and then you go take that home hill, slay these guys out, you know, get that B hill. I think Echo's gonna break their own set of B, maybe leave one guy there, because they're gonna have to contest and fight for that boom as well. I think she's in a good position, but they know they got enough time. You know, don't want to get there too early and just have a slow stalemate round, even though they could, but they're just gonna go use this time to fight for B.
Now, big kill picked up by Franchise over Icy there. They're gonna regain that B hill control. So good job by Echo Fox. You thought they were gonna win the initial off the 3 cap. They didn't, but they maintained composure and they closed that round out with the retake off their second wave of respawns. Huge plays from Echo. Toy Soldier did a good job of just staying alive right there in that situation.
Now, that was good. That was good by them. And the opening was the key to all of that. You know, Optic isn't a team to, you know, play that slow, methodical, you know, play style. That's just not their style. You know, not their forte. You know, but we'll see what can happen in round number 6. Can they go up 4-2.5? You got Kenny 16 kills, Mental with 18. Powers is rocking 14, tied for second on that squad. But hey, they're just kills, folks. They don't mean a lot. You know, they could be cleanup kills. You know, we don't know. All right. You know, this is a team game.
Here we go, last round. That's for sure. Last round of the first half here. Can Echo tied up 3 apiece. Looks like they're off to a great start. 5 on 3, numbers advantage. Play this slow. Actually, Solar still plays with confidence and takes the kill out. M-Powers takes out Mental. It's 4 dead. Make that 5 dead. And a great job by Echo Fox. We might have another nail bite in our hands.
I was going to say, imagine we get 2 round 13
Oh
tonight.
my goodness. I'll be so happy. Make it through, let alone 3.
Yeah.
Woo. Crazy.
But even after the forfeit from last week in Echo, United not making it to the 2K finals this week and Echo making it puts them in a good spot. You know, puts them in a good spot to kind of make up those points.
Yep.
And I do think the fight for 3rd and 4th seed is a big one. Like, it's definitely something that United should be playing for. It's like, before you get to the finals, who would you rather play, Optic or Ghost? Don't get me wrong. We know you're going to have to beat Optic regardless. But still, that semifinal matchup will do a lot for the confidence on your team. So last week, I felt like they made a big jump. But it's a lot harder for United to do it because they're going to always run into Optic in that semifinal. Every week, they're going to always run into Optic in that semifinal based off how these seeds are set up.
A little bit to look at it, though. It's good practice.
It is.
I
think that's great. That's damn good practice. But
we thought our parents ended the war. But now, it's our turn to fight.
They've evolved.
And they could wipe out all life. Well, he's pretty big.
You ready for this? Fire everything you got!
Is not going to ever get them 4th seed. My fault. It's not going to ever get them a top 3 seed.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because of the way the bracket is set up, they can never get a top 3
And
seed.
then you go to the event, same thing happens.
Unless it happens, unless they can make that loose bracket run and make it to the finals, that's the only way they can kind of really like close the gap on that.
Yeah, great round by Echo Fox right there. They dominate the initial, and in a first round of the half, by the way, with 10-second respawn timers, they win a 39-second round. Echo Fox really shaping into form here as complete beasts with the substitute Nem powers. I cannot understate the importance of Praise on this team. He's the hype man. He's the soul of this squad, and a great individual player at that. Boom Shot going to be placed again low side by Optic. Last time they did this, they won 3 straight rounds. It made a difference, but Echo Fox learned to adapt. Optic, despite that adaptation from Echo Fox, stays confident with that Boom Shot fight at Pit.
I think that we're going to have Optic win a few rounds consecutively. I don't see them going down 5-3. I just don't, for some reason, I just do not feel like it's going to happen. I think Optic's really about to turn up the gas, and we'll see if Echo Fox can stand the heat. But looking good. They get the 2 first opening kills. Summon retaliates, taking down Fran, but Kyle keeps the 2-man advantage in Echo Fox's favor. Last man standing is going to be Mental. And you let him get 2? He got 2, brought his team some time. Boom's about to get picked up now. But you're going to have to back out with this Boom. Well, actually, you don't back out. You stay on this platform. Oh, switch it out. All right, cool. He passed that to who?
Franchise, yeah. Franchise had some questionable booms, Mexico City.
Literally, that was the next words that was about to come out of my mouth. I was about to be like, well, that was a big reason why they lost a few rounds was Fran's Boom Shot gameplay in Mexico was just subpar. Like, it just was not good. Especially when you're giving it away every single time. At some point, you got to be that guy on your team to be like, hey, fam, like, I'm going to need you to go on the King of the Hill and shoot 1,000 booms. Or if he asks for it, be like, nah, bro, you go shoot some shots at Cross or something. Go to stairs. Nah, I'm good. You know, you got to be like, hey, man, you can't keep shooting these bad booms and expect me not to say nothing.
18 kills, though, for Franchise. So he's definitely playing well in this one. But missed Boom early on. He connected for the second. Boom Shot will be respawning in about a minute. Franchise finally is get taken out. That was his 3rd down, so he goes straight down. And it's really, again, Mental, huge double kill. This could have been another Echo Fox round if it wasn't for Mental making that play.
We'll see explosives full ran. Somehow managing to live. Understand it when nobody's looking at him. For him to get in this position and just trade off shots and take cover. Question is, did he buy Kenny a good amount of time? Does not matter. Toy will take him down. So Echo Fox control over Flat. Summons comes into the fight a little bit late, but we know him with his 1v1 expertise. He manages to win a fight for control. Smoke's going down as well. But the flank comes through, so a little back and forth action for control over this neutral hill at E. And now Optic with some pressure on their home hill. But Fran's gonna get pinched to move out, but hey, Powers has his back.
Yep, Powers gonna get taken out as well. So he saves Franchise. He's a martyr. Let's see if Franchise can make up for it here. Boom Shot.
Boom.
Exactly, spawning any second here. So big fight in that Boom. It's a 5-on-3 right now in favor of Optic. That should be a Boom Shot in the hands of Optic, but Kyle trying to stay. Otherwise, he picks up 1 but gets taken out right after. Last number alive will be Franchise and Solars here. Solars takes out 1.
That could have been. Oh, Powers is coming in late off the back end, but Icy should be able to just kind of pull out his Lancer. Powers will fall, so the Boom Shot does go in favor of Optic. They got both home hills. I like the play. Icy should have told his teammate to cut back, whoever was with him, and I think they did. Oh, they gotta choose just to get out of there. They lost it for the fight for the home hill.
Ooh, interesting. So 4-on-3 right now. And Icy's gonna kill himself. So make it a 3-on-2. Big 1v. It's gonna be Kyle getting taken out by Kenny. Didn't see him through the smoke right there. So 2 versus 2 in the dust settles. Spawns are gonna be coming up here. 3-on-3 now. And everyone's gonna be respawning up, but it is gonna be Optic that holds on to the 2 cap. And by the way, they have a 30-point lead as well.
You know, he took out, himself and another one of his teammates, but he still kept the man advantage on the platform area for his team, which is the most important thing. And that's why Optic still has E locked down. They got 2 people watching the Powers, looking for an opening, but not with Kenny and Mental watching that gap.
Yeah, it's a great job by Echo Fox. Winning this round again, despite losing the initial. They did lose the initial, but Mental, with that double kill early on, if you remember how long ago that was, about 4 minutes ago, was able to keep his team alive, and Optic Gaming was able to just run away with the round after that. But a close one, that's for sure. Optic hangs on. Tied 4 apiece here, and the story continues. Round after round, these guys keep trading.
I think it's
been a great one.
I think it's so interesting because Powers in a 2K has played on both Optic. Oh, he's played on Optic Gaming versus Echo Fox, and he's played on Echo Fox versus Optic Gaming. He is currently the only player who has been on both Optic and Echo Fox.
And Solars.
Well, it wasn't Optic back then.
All right, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. It wasn't Echo Fox back then. It is. Yeah, it is right now. I lied.
Yeah.
Take that back.
Yeah.
It is. I was wrong.
But he was with him on Envy. So, but still,
Yeah,
Powers is
touche.
the only player who has played on both these teams in a 2K.
Big names, big brands. That's for sure.
And you would think that it's a lot of intel that man must have. just really like
a reason to get picked up. Maybe
yeah,
like
it has to be a lot of intel that he has. Just playing in the 2K all day with the 2 best teams. And they gotta respect you for some reason. It's something, you know, in which they gotta say, hey man, you know what, I got a lot of respect for this kid and what he's gonna be for both of them to see something in you.
True.
But the one thing is, he can't let that get to his head, though.
Yeah, he seems like a very humble guy, though. You ever met him in person?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, in New York.
But hey, at the same time, he's still from New York.
That's true.
Hey, I love my New Yorkers. You know, I'm starting to, I still ain't brought my first pair of Timbs, but hey, I will say that our New York Gears of War players can get a big hand sometimes.
Yeah, they don't lack confidence.
Yeah, they don't lack it, but sometimes they overconfident. I feel like Powers has a good balance, but the real struggle for him, especially since his career is about to start after Vegas, is that he needs to learn how to keep that humbleness and know when to be cocky and have that confidence, and know when to be humble and respectful. So he'll end up discovering that balance on his journey, but he has a lot of experience.
Yeah, and look at Summons recognizing, hey, my teammate's gonna tap up here. All I gotta do is be a wall for him. He's gonna let Icy tap up. And when Icy taps up, he fights Toy Soldier in 1v1, and he loses it. All right. Very anticlimactic, but it's okay because he was distracting long enough for his teammates to capture the hill. Icy, 3 steps ahead of me always, man. Always. Big plays from him. But you're right, though, about Empowers, man. This is, in a lot of ways, we joke about it, but this is a huge, huge match for him. In just 2 short months, he'll be a free agent and eligible to play in the Gears of War Pro circuit. What a story that's going to be. As he's played with Echo Fox, he's played with Optic Gaming.
So just one of the main questions is, you got to ask yourself, where does that slide it in? Which team can he make it? Like, is it any of the top 4 teams in which he can make a championship caliber team? Yep. Does he fit on Ghost or E United? Actually, I think Ghost should not make any roster changes the whole season. I think E United is doing great as well. They got good chemistry. They got a lot of selfless players and a lot of unity on that team. So you got to ask yourself, next down the line, you got Air Eternity. You got teams like Air Eternity. You got teams like Air Eternity. In those spots. Now, if you want to move down a little bit further, we got Motivate. Their roster is currently looking strong. Maybe, Powers and Pale, both of them got the secrets. Soto got the secrets too. Maybe he finds a spot in that lineup. Maybe, he makes Pure a better team. Maybe joining side by side with God Plays or something. It's a lot of possibilities, and actually thinking about them gets me sweaty in a sense. I just get so excited.
Sweaty, wow.
Sweaty, yeah. I was thinking of a lot of words. Like I had 20 words that went through my mind as I was thinking of what to say. And sweaty was the safest.
Best description. The safest. There you go.
Sweaty was the safest.
I think it's gonna be like a God Plays in Season 1 situation. He was like the noise, everyone got excited about God Plays. He had to work his way up. He had to start with Vanquish. He played with Moral Spawn and Vanquish in Paris, and kind of worked his way to that top 4 squad. On paper, top 4 squad. We all know what happened then. But
and I'm curious. Like, I'm ready to see God Plays, really like truly play again on this stage of Fightnight or at the events, because he is one of those players that is just super talented. That if you need a come up, he got you on a come up. He gonna make any team better, I feel like.
Yeah. Very true.
But he gotta.
We'll see if he takes a risk on him.
His real battle is not when it comes down to skill, right? Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think his battle is a skill issue. He has all the skill in the world. That's not his issue.
Yeah.
It's a few other things outside of that. It's a personality. It's a composure type thing, and it's a being calm in situations. You know what I'm saying? Having that stillness, even in matches, even like I'm talking about like playing Gears of War. You have to learn when you have to be focused up in those situations and when to make the plays and when you got to really do what you need to do for your team. So.
Well said. I'm excited to see if any top 4 team picks him up or if he'll have to work his way up like the rest of us. And here we go. And since then, Optic really running away 3 straight rounds for them as they half and have dominated
I'm
since.
not surprised.
Ever since played in that.
Didn't I say that? Did I make that call out?
You did actually. I think you did. You called it.
I said, hey, yeah, you know, after got boomed down, they're not about to lose. I don't see them losing it.
I think it was the round after that they started steamrolling, led by Mental. 30 kills for him. Just leaps and bounds above everyone else in the game.
But we'll see if Echo can get 2 more on the board. We'll see how they want to play this.
I hope so.
We'll see if they're gonna go down fighting. All right, opening the round, gonna hop on board with Season 1 MVP himself. Looking to break out, gonna try to get actually gonna run past Fran, quick cut back, takes out Solars, looking for a second kill. Gonna take down 4 up to Toy and Kyle. Summons takes down Explosive and Kyle manages to get one. A man advantage in favor of Echo Fox. And Kyle picks up another one, 2v2. Looking to turn around, but Mental said, you know what, you had your fun. You're gonna stay alive. I don't know what happened to the boom shot, but the rest of the players will come off a respawn. And this will not equate to domination just yet. Both teams reset.
And that was literally all Kyle. Kyle and only Kyle kept the team alive right there. Huge plays. Picked up 2, maybe 3. Almost got another one in that last 1v1 and keeps his team alive. Echo Fox, I gotta say, regardless of the outcome here, I've been impressed by how they're showing up right now with Empowers. Of course, big loss of Praise, and they're still playing incredibly well against this Optic squad, playing with confidence. I'm noticing they're not overthinking it. They're not saying, all right, we're losing the fight, let's place a drop shot high side. They're not overthinking anything.
Like, you know, they go over so much stuff in practice and so many outcomes and scenarios, and sometimes you may overthink things. Like, don't get me wrong, hey, we all do it, you know. You may overthink a situation in which it's as simple as day. Sometimes you just got to be aggressive. Those folks get loose. You know, just set up. You know, it's a lot of different things. They got a good coaching staff. They got Ryan. They got Prison. You know, they got a world champion behind them. So, hey, they're in that position. They're in those spots to succeed, but they just need to not overthink everything. And by them playing with a sub and not having as much pressure on them as playing with Praise, we're seeing a lot of good things from this team.
Completely agreed. Exactly like to see. If you're an Echo Fox fan, is them just having fun, getting loose, that's for sure. They've done exactly that since Mexico City. That was the big learning for them. Saw them tweet it, and it couldn't be more evident right now in this matchup. The way they're placing their weapons, the way they're playing the game, playing for 3 caps, it's just a different Echo Fox squad. You're seeing some good things from them. As even though they've been winning this round, though, they're actually down by points, despite being up in kills.
They've been winning the round, but they can't close it out.
Not yet.
So the question is the power weapon, that boom. Got picked up so quick, domination coming through. That was a big fight to secure that E, but somehow, you know, you had somebody push across the map and get Echo home hill. Now, folks, this is a good lesson that, especially early on in the rounds, like if you're fighting for that B hill and you push across top map by pit, if a boom's not there, that's how you relieve pressure from your team. In this situation, Optic knew that, hey, you know what? You know, this isn't working out. We can't get to the platform. We got it covered out. Push through that B hill, come around, make your way all the way to that home hill, and catch them off guard, or find yourself a nice little 2v1 in which you can take. And so you can get one of these hills to take the pressure off your home hill. Now Optic, they can breathe. They can move up out of this this difficult spot and really reset, and just in time for this boom shot to respawn as well. Their timing may have just been divine, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, Empower boom shot about 2 minutes ago. There he still has the boom. Actually, Empower still has 2 booms, so just picked that up about a minute ago, and he's been very patient with it, and that's going to be a difference here. Could be a double kill opportunity. He connects for another one. Hills are going to be broken, but it's going to be an Echo Fox round. Perfect. Echo Fox stays alive. Perfect indeed. And some smart plays from Empower to hold on to that boom shot for desperate
And that
times.
was the same boom from early on?
Yeah, about a minute and a half ago he picked it up.
All right, cool, yeah. So
him and Toy both go for it.
Definitely worked out. So that's what you want to see out of these guys. So now let's see what the next move is going to be. I know Praise is sitting back watching this one. You know, edge of his seat, I think.
Shot to Praise. And of course, Echo Fox forfeited last week for Valentine's Day, and we gave him some love. A shout to the Echo Fox girls as well, all the girlfriends of Echo Fox, fiancés of Echo Fox. If you're Nina, big shout to Nina.
Like I said, you know, when it comes down to the women of Gears eSports, we got a lot of queens in this community that hold it down, and I really do mean that. You know, a lot for the players, but just the community as a whole always got good vibes at the events. So.
And show up in big numbers, loud. It's amazing to see. That's for sure. Most diverse game in esports, in my opinion, in terms of female representation.
Oh,
and of course,
yeah, especially when it comes down to female representation, definitely the most. I feel like.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen one that has more of straight competitors, especially.
So here we go. Can Echo Fox bring this back? 1 round. They need 2 more to win it. Big initial fight. Quick Pick's going to come through, and Toy's going to pick up a kill on Summons, but needs to be careful. A lot of smoke right now. Can he stay alive long enough? And wow, Optic outstratted by the Strat Master himself. That's Franchise, the veteran and captain of his Echo Fox squad, who he always mentions. He's got some trick strats in the book that he hasn't shown anyone either. And it showed right there.
Powers, big double. Wherever that happened, that's 3 down. A lot of people tried to get away, but I think Powers cut him off somehow, some way. And Toy has the boom, but he knows this guy has the spine shield. I honestly wouldn't even have shouted at him, but they knew it was the only guy, so it didn't matter.
We got a round 13 again. Echo Fox, Optic Gaming. Thank you for some quality Gears of War, and get hype in the chat for round 13, ladies and gentlemen.
They choke another round.
Oh,
actually,
boy.
You know what? I'm trying to. Actually, I want to say Echo Fox has not won a round 13 since like before Mexico City.
No, the first one?
Because I remember vividly in my head PR saying when they lost the Fable that Echo Fox is 0-3 in round 13 to that one hype piece, and I'm like, oh snaps. and I don't think they've had a round 13 since then, and they just lost one. So they may be like 0-6, 0-7 for round 13s in the last few that they've played.
Let's see if they can close this one out.
But those are just my assumptions and not accurate numbers. But they may have got one, but I don't think they have, you guys.
Oh, interesting trick shot. Toy Soldier. Was there a boom shot misplaced? Or is there still a boom? Toy went baby steps there. Franchise been aggressive, but Smoke's going to tag him up here. No kills just yet. Nade's picked up by Kenny. I literally am on the edge of my seat in this one as they had no kills yet. Finally, Franchise misses the strafe opportunity. Mental is going to get the kill. Kenny takes out one. Explosive takes another, and Optic Gaming.
That's the last one. Look at Powers left behind, and they got to get wiped.
Oh,
Mental breaks ice and breaks the hopes and dreams, and Echo Fox could not close out a round 13.
There you have it. A great finish. Optic Gaming, and literally ice in their veins. They always do it. We're so used to seeing it. And Optic is going to clutch up in 2 round 13s, but boy, was it not a close one. Round 13 in map 1 and map 2. Echo Fox showing up in a big way here with a substitute in Empowers, but Optic Gaming, the green wall, shows their dominance, shows why they've won 9 out of 10 Gears of War 4 LAN events and continue to be the dynasty in Gears eSports.